What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. To focus in on the Boston Bruins trading away Milan Lucic and what it means going forward for the Bees. Obviously, for Bruins fans, kind of a tough day, but it's the reality situation in a salary cap league. Salary cap driven league. Guys making $6 million a year, you got to cut bait and move on to a new era without Milan, and that's tough, but. The Bruins got a great package back. Not happy with how they invested the draft picks. That's a different situation entirely. But Colin Miller, former Sault Ste. Marie Greyhound, I think he has a decent future as being an NHL depth defenseman. Martin Jones has played pretty well in spurts in Los Angeles, backing up quick. Should be able to assume a similar role with Rask, behind Rask this year. So the Bruins side of it, I like. I wish they could have traded Lucic first and then parlayed that cap rumor to re-sign Dougie Hamilton. But what do I know? I'm not an NHL GM. Having said that, for the Kings, I don't really know what Dean Lombardi's going for here, if we're being totally honest. He's kind of... I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. He's overpaid. And the Bruins are picking up, I think, $2.5 million of his contract, which is like, okay, that's fine. But beyond that, even if he wants to stay in LA, who's saying they're going to have the cap room to keep him in the fold? And then, you look at, how tough it is for a guy to want to take less money when he can capitalize in the open market. And then, LA's cap situation with guys who are going to need new deals. I know they re-signed Toffoli yesterday, but Toffoli's going to need a new deal in 2 years. Shit like that's going to be happening. So it really is just a tough draw for the Kings in terms of keeping Lucic in LA long term. Outside of that, my thing is, do they really want... Are they going all in next year? Like all in for one, I don't say one last run, but it kind of feels like that. They still haven't re-signed Sakura. He's in all likelihood going to hit the open market. I'm not saying they won't re-sign him, but that's an uphill battle. So again, I love the trade from the Bruins side. I'm not seeing what Lombardi's after right there, especially trading my first round pick. I mean, they'll go back-to-back drafts out of first. That's tough. Your best trade asset was Martin Jones, one of your better trade assets, I should say. Trade him away, and Miller. Miller might be a guy that you regret sending out of LA. So we'll see how the whole situation breaks down. But I'm not seeing. I don't know. It's a wait and see. As I sound like a total sellout. Anyway, that's all I can sort of the Power Play with CJ on the Bruins trading away Milan Lucic. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the offseason and beyond. Later, guys.